In this video, I share how I make a hair strength shampoo. This shampoo cleanses the scalp while promoting hair health, reducing excess sebum, and creating a balanced scalp environment. It is formulated to strengthen weak hair and protect damaged strands. The texture of this shampoo is creamy and it has a silky feeling. I added some active ingredients to this formula that can help stimulate scalp blood flow, contributing to healthier hair growth. You have the formula on the website, with information on the ingredients I used, and also alternatives if you don't have some of the ingredients. There are 5 phases to this formula. I started with phase A. I used propanediol, a humectant with emollient properties. You can use glycerin instead. I use propanediol here because it is lighter and less sticky than glycerin, but glycerin should be a good substitute here. I added xanthan gum to the propanediol and mixed them before adding the rest of the ingredients. I use xanthan gum here because it increases the final product's viscosity and helps stabilize the formula with the emulsifier I chose to use. I added the distilled water and mixed it to combine everything. I added caffeine powder. When applied topically to the scalp, caffeine penetrates the skin and boosts blood circulation. This increased blood flow delivers more oxygen and essential nutrients to the hair follicles, which can enhance hair growth and improve the overall health of the hair. Beyond stimulating growth, caffeine has antioxidant properties that protect the scalp from environmental stressors like pollution and UV rays. A good alternative to caffeine powder is green tea extract. If you replace the caffeine with green tea extract, add it in phase D and not here. The last ingredient in phase A is the emulsifier, sucrose stearate. I prefer to add this emulsifier to the water phase and heat it with the water phase. It will dissolve after heating the phase. This emulsifier has a very silky feeling and helps with the spreadability of the shampoo. Sucrose stearate has conditioning properties that help to soften and smooth the hair and achieve a creamy lather. In my experience, it does not have the draggy feeling other emulsifiers have. Since this is a shampoo formula, I prefer a light and smooth texture, which sucrose stearate gives. In phase B, I added the surfactants. I used cocoa betaine, a mild surfactant derived from coconut, and SCI, sodium cocoyl isethionate powder. SCI cleanses without stripping the hair of its natural oils. SCI produces a rich, creamy lather. Both surfactants are mild and suitable for all hair types. I also placed phase B into a double boiler to heat and melt before I combined it with phases A and C. For phase C, I used cetyl alcohol. Cetyl alcohol is an emollient which helps soften and smooth the hair. It also adds to the silkiness viscosity and adds a bit of volume to the shampoo's texture. More in phase C is myristoyl myristate. It is an ester that also softens and conditions the hair. You can use isopropyl myristate or cocoa caprylate instead. If you don't have any of these, use fractionated coconut oil. I placed phases A, B, and C into a double boiler on medium heat for about 20 minutes. While phases A, B, and C are heating, I prepared phases D and E. In phase D, I added 3 liquid humectants: pentylene glycol, sodium lactate, and sodium PCA. I also added maca root extract. You can read more about these ingredients and find alternatives in the written post. To the liquid humectants, I added niacinamide. Niacinamide helps to strengthen hair by enhancing keratin production. It also has anti-inflammatory properties that can soothe the scalp, reduce irritation, and regulate sebum production. We usually see this ingredient in skincare products, but it also has many benefits in hair care products. Next, in phase D, I added hydrolyzed keratin powder. Hydrolyzed keratin is a unique protein made from breaking down keratin, which is the main building block of hair. When added to hair products, it helps strengthen and repair hair by reinforcing its structure. This protein also smooths out the hair's outer layer, reducing frizz and making the hair shinier and more manageable. You have some alternatives on the written post. In this formula, I added sodium gluconate, a chelating agent derived from glucose. You can read more about chelating agents in the post. If you don't have this ingredient or an alternative, please follow the instructions in the post, where I shared more information. My beaker was too small, so I scaled the next ingredient in phase D in another container. I added citric acid powder. Phase E, the last phase, contains the preservative and the fragrance oil. After about 20 minutes, I removed phases A, B, and C from the heat and combined them. When you work with sucrose stearate, it forms a jelly-like consistency in the water phase. Once you combine it with the oil phase, it will form a silky, milky smooth emulsion. After combining phases A and C, I added phase B with the surfactants. I mixed it well to make sure I had a smooth texture. I let the emulsion to cool before I added the other phases. I stirred to combine everything. It was time for a pH check. After the pH check, I added mica powders to add some color. This is optional. You can leave the shampoo uncolored. I mixed two colors, pink and purple, to achieve a deeper pink color. I gave it a mix to ensure everything was combined. I let the shampoo rest for a few hours, so all the foaming will come down and the viscosity will form. Then I poured it into a pump bottle and it was ready. The feeling is of a very silky, creamy shampoo with great lather that spreads very easily. To get the maximum benefits from the active ingredients, you should massage the shampoo on the scalp for a minute or two. The active ingredients, caffeine, niacinamide, maca extract, and the hydrolyzed keratin, along with the humectants, emollients, and very mild surfactants, make this a hair strength shampoo that can help to achieve softer hair and a healthier scalp. Remember, you have some alternatives for the ingredients I've used in the written post.